In today's episode, I talk about how to make money on social media. Welcome to episode 162 of the Honest Entrepreneur Show, where I help creatives like you to master your marketing. My name's Tom Ross, and let's get into it.
This question is based on an Instagram comment from Helen. What are some good ways to use a large Instagram following to boost your business?
Hey Helen, this is perfect time for this question, to be honest, because I've become quite outspoken recently that an Instagram following is not a business. I think so many people, especially in the creative space right now, are glamorizing and trying to chase after the big follow accounts. And this has happened for years, but I feel like it's getting worse. I can literally feel a hierarchy of like A, B, C, and Z list celebs in the design space, which is predicated entirely on people's follow accounts. And I think this is a fundamental mistake because I see what's really going on. I have people I know and friends like 100, 150, 200,000 followers on Instagram, and they're pretty much broke. They're struggling to make ends meet, and a bunch more that have 20,000, 40,000, 60,000 and so on. They don't have a fundamental successful business underneath their following. And so it just becomes a number at the end of the day. It is not a successful business. What social media is a tool. It's a tool that you can layer on top of a business. It can really help you grow your network, grow your sales, etc. But you really need that kind of foundation beneath it. And to your point about how do you essentially monetize your audience, you sell to them. Like, unless you're doing sponsorships and that kind of thing, which, yeah, it can work. But to be honest, I always prefer to actually sell to my audience. I would rather give them something that they really want, that I've engaged them in the process of making, that really serves their needs, instead of putting an ad in their face. So to do that, you have to sell to them. It's exactly the same thing with social media as it is with a blog. I remember when I was a much more established blogger, people had the same misconception. They thought a blog was a business. A blog isn't a business. It's a series of written content on a website. That's it. That is not a business. You can accrue an audience. It's still not a business. For it to be a business, you have to sell something. So my answer to you would be like, what are you selling? Who are you trying to reach? And then you sell it. You can sell it in a billion ways on social media. You can check out my post on my Instagram about how to sell on Instagram stories. And that's a technique I love using, where it's like you use polls in your stories to identify interested buyers and then DM them and sell that way. You can just do the basic swipe up. You can do the call to action in your description. You can do posts and native content on your profile, advertising what you're selling. You can update your bio link. You can go live and talk about it. You can collab with people. You can get distributors and influencer marketers to share your stuff in whatever space you're operating in. There's a ton of ways to sell, but the foundational truth is that you need to reconcile the fact that social media is not a business. You need to learn to sell your stuff on your social media. Question of the day: what are you actually selling, if anything at all? Is it client services? Is it physical products? Is it digital products? Let me know in the comments, because that is your business. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to subscribe below and tick the little bell icon. And if you enjoyed this video, you will definitely enjoy these. Happy watching.